Nestled in the desolate outskirts of a small town stood Arvidale Manor, a mansion shrouded in whispers and dark lore. Once a grand estate, it now lay in ruin, its windows cracked like shattered memories, and its corridors echoing with untold secrets. Local legend had it that the house was cursed, haunted by the restless spirit of its former owner, Lady Alara Arvidale. Lady Alara was known for her eccentricities and her tragic end. Stories passed down through generations spoke of her sudden descent into madness, her nights spent talking to shadows, and her eventual demise. On the night of her death, it is said that a terrible storm raged, and the manor was struck by lightning, setting it ablaze. Though her body was never found, locals claimed they could still hear her agonizing screams during stormy nights. This foreboding history did nothing to deter James and Clara, a young couple who recently moved to the area. Drawn by the allure of restoring the manor to its former glory, they purchased it at a steal. Friends and family warned them, but their skepticism of ghost stories and their yearning for a fresh start drove them to ignore the ominous tales. The first few nights were peaceful, filled with the sounds of nature and the creaking of old wood. But soon, peculiar incidents began to unfold. Clara found Lady Alara's diary hidden in an attic chest, recounting her last days filled with torment and fear of something unseen. The diary entries seemed to blur between reality and delirium, painting a picture of a woman pursued by shadows. Then came the night that changed everything. It started with a distant wail, low and sorrowful, drifting through the manor. James woke to find Clara standing by the window, entranced, speaking in a voice that wasn't her own. "She watches us," Clara murmured. "She wants us to leave." The temperature dropped suddenly, and the room plunged into an icy cold. The lights flickered, showing glimpses of a shadowy figure in the corner. James reached out to Clara, breaking her from the trance, and they fled the room in terror. In the days that followed, they tried to rationalize the incident, but the events only grew more sinister. They heard whispers in the hallways, felt unseen hands brush against them, and saw fleeting apparitions in the mirrors. The manor seemed to come alive with malevolent energy, pushing them to their limits. Desperate, they sought out the local historian, Mr. Halverson, who revealed the full extent of the curse. Lady Alara, driven by despair and fear of the dark entity she believed haunted her, had performed a forbidden ritual in a bid to escape it. Instead, she had bound her soul to the manor, and the dark presence remained, a guardian of her trapped spirit. James and Clara faced a harrowing decision. To free Lady Alara and themselves, they had to complete the ritual and release her soul, but the risks were immense. With Mr. Halverson's guidance, they prepared for the night of the final storm, the manor's atmosphere thick with anticipation. As lightning illuminated the crumbling walls and thunder roared, they commenced the ritual. Shadows danced wildly around them, and Lady Alara's spectral form materialized, a visage of both anguish and hope.